This luxury perfume commercial looks professional and expensive, but I made it entirely with AI in just 3 days. Let me show you exactly how I did it step by step. The secret to creating stunning brand commercial isn't a massive budget anymore. It's knowing how to use AI the right way. A little experiment ended up leading to real work. And here's a sneak peek of one of the projects I'm working on right now. Let's be honest, AI-generated content often looks fake. It has a weird quality where something just doesn't feel real. But I'm going to show you how to get around that with some planning, smart prompting, and post-production tricks. By the end of this video, you will have a clear understanding of creating a professional-looking brand video. Nobody will ever guess that was made with AI. Saying that, I'm going for a slightly more surreal look in this video, as opposed to a real look. I'll tell you why in a minute. When starting any creative project, finding good inspiration is key. While searching online, I came across this Apple AirPods commercial by Spike Jonze, and it gave me a great idea for what I could make. Knowing Spike Jonze's style and Apple's typical budget, these flower background sets are probably real. But it got me thinking, could I make something similar with just AI? So I decided to create a luxury perfume ad, completely AI generated, inspired by this commercial. I wanted to capture that same dreamlike quality, but do it entirely with artificial intelligence. Most luxury ads already feel kind of surreal anyway. Everything looks super polished and perfect. So instead of trying to make AI look real by adding flaws, I figured why not lean into something what is naturally good at. This is actually where I decided to embrace the surreal, dreamlike quality rather than fighting against it. But if you are after a hyper-real look, don't worry, I'll show you how to do that later in the video. Whenever I design any kind of ad, I think about these 3 key things: product, background, and theme or supporting elements. In this case, the theme would be floral since it's inspired by the Apple AirPods commercial. And since we are working with a flower background, I picked perfume as a product. I know it's a lazy choice, but they both smell nice. I picked this specific perfume design because I like the bottle shape and color. But if you prefer a custom product, you can easily generate unique product designs in your preferred AI platform like Midjourney or other AI image generators. But let's face it, AI image generation tools aren't exactly cheap. What if I told you that you can generate high-quality images without breaking the bank or even free? I'm using Piclumen for this project because it's free to start with and delivers great results. It's just a matter of writing a clear prompt. Pink pastel luxury perfume bottle with flower cap. And AI will take care of the rest. Check this out. Here's the same prompt in Piclumen, Midjourney, OpenAI, and Adobe Firefly. Can you tell which one is which? The Piclumen results are right up there with the pay options. You get 10 free images without even signing up, which is perfect for testing things out. If you sign up, they give you 10 free lumens daily just for having an account. My favorite feature is Image Remix. It's a game changer because you don't need to become a prompt master to get stunning visuals. I'll show you exactly how I use it for our commercial in just a minute. The paid version is super affordable and has additional features like upscaling, image in paint, and outpaint. Quick side note, if you comment Piclumen below, I'm giving away 3 1-month subscriptions. With my channel still growing, you got a solid chance of winning. I had a vision for the background. I wanted a soft pastel color with a flower wall that will complement the bottle design, but I did not have a clear direction. So I went to the Community tab on Piclumen, searched for Flower Decorator Wall, selected the Photorealistic tab, and found this image. Then I click on the Remix button, adjusted the prompt to match my preference, and hit Enter. and check out the transformation. This is what separates OK AI content from stunning AI content. It's how you remix and refine existing elements. You want a different color of flowers? Just type in the color you want in the prompt. Then I brought both the perfume bottle and the background image to Kling AI and type in this prompt. One of the cool things about Kling AI is that it now has DeepSeek integration that lets you refine your simple prompt, which is super handy. After some trial and error, I got the result I wanted. Then I tried this new AI sound generation feature on Kling. After seeing these impressive results, my brain started spinning with ideas, and I thought, what if I made this into a full brand video? The next day, I developed a concept to tell a visual story. For any brand commercial, you will need to think about these 5 key elements. We already had the what and where. Now we need to figure out who, when, and our wow factor. So let's start with who will represent our brand. Since it's a flower theme, I wanted to feature a beautiful young woman to represent the brand. I had a vision of K-pop idol look model, but I did not know where to begin or what to prompt. So I went to the community page to look for an image similar to what I had in mind. Use the remix tool to add specific requirements to match my vision. Now, if you want your model to look less perfect and more realistic, here's a quick tip. You can switch the image generation model to Piclumen Realistic Version 2 or FluxDev. This should give you more natural looking images. From my testing, I have found that the Flux model works really well for realistic humans. For the mood and timing, I wanted the commercial to feel like morning with rays of sunlight beaming through the windows. For that, I generated these images. To support the mood, I also created this shot of the girl waking up from her dream. This became my establishing shot because I wanted to open with mystery and capture attention in the first seconds. Then I generated additional shots to support the narrative and create wow moments. I also did some animation tests, but I noticed something important. The flower across all my images look inconsistent. Some look like cherry blossoms, others like hydrangeas. When I first generated these images, I did not pay enough attention to detail with my prompts. I was just asking for flowers and petals without being specific, which gave me different types across all frames. I wanted visual consistency, so the simple fix was adjusting my prompts to mention roses consistently. Here's a tip. If you want the same style, copy the seed number and paste it in the box, so AI understands you want the same image, but with different elements. This is where we turn AI visuals from good to great by adding motion that feels intentional and cinematic. I use Kling AI and LumaLab to bring these scenes to life with movement that flows naturally from frame to frame. Here is something most people don't realize. For every good AI animation you see, there are probably many failed attempts behind it. To give you a context, I created over 30 clips, but only used 10 best clips for my final edit, just like you don't use the bad take when you edit real footage. The thing about AI video is that it's not always going to give you what you want. Sometimes you get what you want, and sometimes you don't. So how do we get around it? Here's the little secret most AI tutorial won't tell you. With AI video, you get what you put in. If you want a cinematic looking shot, as much as it's important to prompt the camera motion and lighting, if the image you put in looks flat, you will get flat looking video. I'll show you what I mean. For this scene, I wanted the petals to fall from the ceiling onto the girl, while the camera is orbiting around her. But the output from Kling AI is not just what I wanted. So what I did was, I copied the petals from this shot and paste it over this image. Then I did a quick color match. After that, I use it as an end frame and prompt Kling AI to generate 5 seconds of clip before we get to this frame. And here's the trick. You can also extend the shot in Kling AI, so I extended the same video to 5 more seconds. This gave me the exact shot I had in mind. Was it worth the effort? 100%. This one shot made the whole sequence feel more magical. I did the same thing for this shot too, but with a different camera motion. For some shots, you won't get what you want even if you put the right image. For this shot, all I want is camera to slowly pull up as you open our eyes. I use LumaRay 2 for this because of the camera control feature. The cool thing about LumaRay is that you can turn a boring image into a cool video using camera presets. Here are my early tests. I wanted the girl to open her eyes while the camera pulls up, but this is the best I got. So I reversed the time in Premiere Pro to make her eye open. Common mistakes to avoid. Don't overdo the animation effects. Subtle, organic movement often looks more professional than over-the-top and realistic motion. Now, this is where the real magic happens. This is where we separate the AI beginners from the pros. Most people will try to use most of the clips they generated. Don't do that. Just select the best clip with no error or weird motion. Because any weird motion is a dead giveaway that it's an AI generated video. Now, here is the part that really levels things up. Resolution. Most AI clips don't come out in high quality, so here's what I do. I use Topaz Video AI to scale up the video. It's super simple. Just bring in the video to Topaz, choose the preset 2x upscale, and hit export. Then I brought all the clips to Premiere Pro to piece them together. Finding the right music was the hardest part, and is the only non-AI element in this commercial. I used Epidemic Sound for that. Once I had the solid edit, I brought all the clips to After Effects for finishing touches. This last step might seem small, but it's the part that made the whole thing feel less AI generated and more polished. The problem with most AI video is they look too clean and artificial. My solution was adding subtle imperfections through After Effects. I improved the lighting, added particle dust effects, adjusted color grading, and added some noise and grain to get rid of the AI-generated look. Oh, I also fixed the logo on the bottle and added the light sweep effect to make it look super sleek. Final tip. Don't go overboard with these effects. We are trying to make the footage look natural, not stand out. Remember, less is always more. This commercial is just the beginning of what is possible with AI tools today. What amazes me is how quickly this field is evolving. The tools we have now are incredibly powerful, and they are only getting better. What is exciting is that these are just cool techniques. I got a lot of DM from people from my network for a pay gig after posting this video on my social. The demand for this kind of content is only growing. I'm already planning my next AI video project where I will be tackling commercial effects like this. But if you have ideas of what I should tackle next, let me know in the comment below. And don't forget to type in Piclumen in the comment to get a chance to win a free subscription. Until next time.